Hey guys, welcome back to another week of crochet. I'm Jessie, also known as Sandwich Stitches, and for me it's been a hot minute since I vlogged, but for you guys I should have just uploaded my other vlog, I don't know, last week I guess. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. I did take a week break from vlogging because it was my birthday week and I was just busy doing other stuff, but I was crocheting on the side, I just wasn't vlogging. So let me show you guys what I've been working on. So first off, I made this rat. I was actually making it at my last market and I just finished it recently. But recently I mean a couple days ago. And then I was also working on these Perries. And I also finished them. And then I made 2 cats. So, okay, what do you guys think the color orange is? Because this feels way more like orange, right? But then when I look at my cat in real life, he is literally this shade of color, my orange cat. So I made this guy, or actually I was making this guy, I ran out of yarn, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on this guy and maybe try to sell him as an orange cat, but obviously if you look at it by himself, he does not look orange at all. So I don't know what color this will be, but I'm pretty sure, I think last time too when I had both of these out for sale, I'm pretty sure I sold this one way faster than this one. Actually I don't really know why I made this one, to be honest. I feel like it's gonna take a while to sell, but he is my boy. And then this is an orange cat. At my last market, someone was asking me if I have an orange cat, and I said I was out of yarn, so I couldn't make it for them. But they might be back on my next market, who knows. It's at the same exact location, same like organizers and stuff, so I told them I'll be back next month, so maybe they'll show up. But I made 1 orange cat. I might make another one, I don't know, just in case. And then I made a bunch of pumpkin frogs. I can't hold them all up. Oh, unless, wait, I can't do it. Okay, here they are. I made, how many is this? 5 of them? Yeah. I basically had an Instagram follower DM me. Actually, I don't know if they're a follower. They just DM'd me. Sorry, I don't know. But they DM'd me, and you know, I was posting that I was tabling and stuff, and they sent a screenshot of my table, and they're like, "I want this guy, which is the pumpkin frogs." So I was like, okay. So I made an Etsy listing for them. It's actually, I don't know if I'm gonna do shop drops in the future because my last one did so poorly. But I just uploaded this guy on Etsy with 1 picture because I only took 1 picture. And I just sold them. I did offer the customer like a 25% sale. I don't know why. I felt kind of bad. I don't know why, but I don't know if it was because like in the picture I clearly wrote like $15 on my on my price sign, and then on Etsy I actually sell my $15 items for $19 to include like the freaking Etsy fees and like like a bit of the shipping costs and stuff. So that's why I raised my prices a bit on Etsy. But I don't know, I felt like, oh my gosh, this person's gonna be like, wait, what the hell, you sell this for $15 but you're selling me this for 19. I don't know, it was all in my head, so I offered them a discount, and they bought it. So I'm gonna ship it out tomorrow. Yeah, I might release the pattern for these guys. I don't know if people are interested or not. My I guess traction, I don't know what to call it, my reach on social media has not been that great, so I don't even know if like people are gonna see if I like release this pattern or not. I kind of want to get it out before Halloween, obviously, but I guess we'll see. If I don't do it, whatever, I don't know. Unless one of you guys really want the pattern, then it is gonna be a free pattern, kind of like a birthday thing. It's also Halloween, like yay, free pattern, you know what I'm saying. It will also be kind of my first pattern if I do release it, so yeah, we'll see. I will say for these guys, I was kind of experimenting a bit. So basically this is a no-sew pattern, and it starts from the orange like color, the pumpkin top, and then I like do a front loop around to make the frog with like the bobble stitch for the eyes, and then when it gets down here, I actually inside the pumpkin I actually continue the head to do like, so it's like a round of like 18 single crochets, and then I actually do like a 9 like 9 decrease, because I found that like if I don't, the transition between the pumpkin and the frog is a little bit more ugly. Like it like bulges out a bit more. But I find that if I do an increase round inside the pumpkin for the green, it like, I guess it pulls the yarn in a bit, I think, so that it like makes it like a nicer transition to the pumpkin. Yeah, so this is about the decrease. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like rounder. I might also be gaslighting myself, and maybe I just overstuffed them. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so these are the pumpkins. I have to ship one out tomorrow. My pumpkin frogs. I'm like, for my next market, I don't really know how much I should prep because it is my only like October market. So if I prep a lot of Halloween stuff and I don't really do that well at this market, then all of this stuff is just gonna sit here until next year, which I guess is not the worst, but also maybe not ideal. I don't know. I just you know, I don't want to over prepare, but who knows. Anyways, and then my kind friend YJ, who watches this vlog, commissioned me to make an urn for her. So this is a character from League of Legends, and I was actually low-key confused because I was like, wait, is this a skin of his? Because I couldn't find anything, but it's an icon. He has an icon. Maybe I'll insert it here, maybe I won't, where he's like sitting literally like this with his front 2 legs and then his back 2 legs. Anyway, she found a pattern for this guy on Tumblr. The person like kind of like quickly wrote the pattern. I was like looking over it and stuff, and the creator made it with like acrylic yarn, but I kind of wanted to make it with chenille yarn, and so I ended up quoting my friend a quote of $80 for this guy, and she very, very kindly tipped me $20 extra, so she's having this guy for $100. Also, this yarn for his head costed $20, which my friend kindly paid as well, so thank you, YJ. Yeah, and I think he turned out pretty cute. I am slightly mixed about the beard. I guess I'll show my friend and see what she thinks. But originally this beard, so in the original pattern, like they used like kind of like this yarn, or not exactly this yarn, but like not like the fluffy yarn, you know, to make the beard. But then I didn't have this shade of red, so I tried to make the beard using like his original head color, like head yarn, so it was like all fluffy and stuff. I don't know if you can see, but then I was looking at it and I was like, I don't know if you can really tell what it is because it blends in a little too much with the head. So I went to Michael's and then I bought this yarn, which, you know, I was comparing the colors and stuff, and it looked the most similar that I could find, and then I kind of just like threaded the beard in and out to make this. Sorry, his stuffing is kind of poking out a bit. Anyways, so hopefully it looks better. I don't know. I hope so. Yeah, but overall he was very fun to make. Took me, I think 3.5, almost 4 hours. I actually thought it was gonna take me way faster because I was like, oh, it's actually not that complicated. You know, like this ball is actually, like in terms of like stitches, it's not that high of a count. And then these arms are literally like, maybe like rounds of like 12, and then the legs are like rounds of like 18, so very low stitch count, but actually putting it together and everything took me like way longer than I thought. Also the horns took a little bit. I feel like I overstuffed it. I don't know. Is it too fat? Well, I hope YJ likes it. I'm gonna give it to her next weekend, for we're meeting up for a little Thanksgiving thing. Anyways, yeah, so this is my urn. And then up next, I have another friend, kind of commissioned me. She was basically like, hey, do you make smiskis? You know, the little like green guys. And I was like, I don't, but I could for you. So I made this guy. Ooh, his head is very wobbly, which could be a perk. He's like a little bobblehead. He does not sit the best. I wish he sits a little better. Let me show you guys. So basically, if I put him down, he automatically leans this way. Oh, actually he didn't fall over this time. I was basically like pressing his head this way to like counterbalance him. Actually, yeah, if he sits like this, he sits fine. Yeah. So for this guy, I was like, she just wanted a smiski. I was like, do you have a pose you want? And she was like, nope. So I did the most popular, I think, pose. I'm not too big into the whole Smeeski thing, but I might be now because I think this guy turned out pretty cute. But yeah, it was pretty straightforward to make actually. I might release a pattern for this if people care or are interested. Basically I started like, you know, like down here from the head. I go up and then it's a very low sew pattern. And I just, sorry, there's always stuffing poking out. And then it just continues to the body, and then I just sealed it off, and then the arms and legs are separate, but in my next attempt I'll probably try to make them like no sew. So yeah, and then I just cut out the faces with felt, and I did add blush. The Smeeskies don't originally come with blush, but I was like, it could be cute with blush. I think I will give my friend the option. If she doesn't want the blush, I'll just cut it off. Anyways, I like this guy so much that I might make him clothes. I might give one to my friend for free, and if I make more in the future, I'll probably just sell them. This guy only took me like, it was my first time making it, so it did, and I was like figuring out the pattern and stuff, so it took me like almost like 45 minutes to an hour. But like the pattern itself is actually very simple, so it'll probably only take me like, I don't know, guesstimating 30 minutes. Who knows? So yeah, it could be cute if anyone's a fan. He's this big. I like to hold him like a baby like this. Wait, I don't know if you guys can see. Like this. Anyways, I am going to be crocheting more stuff. I'm going to, for Halloween this year, I'm going to be a little, who's the guy that, Linguini, I think? But I'm not gonna be Linguini. I'm just gonna be Remy controlled person. I have a headband that I'm gonna attach him to, and then I'm hopefully gonna, like, I don't know, add clips or something to his arms. I know there was like a popular like Remy pattern, or someone made a Remy headband, and it was not like this rat. He like kind of like stood up more, so you can like see his arms like raised up with his head pointing down. But with this pattern, I was like, if I do it like this, like no one can really see his arm, but if I tilt him up like this, then no one can see his face. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just like, if anyone asks, I'll just like lower my head like this so people can see him. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking. Anyways, I need to make a few more Grogu's to ship to some friends, and Canada Post is offering like free shipping Tuesdays. So today is Monday, so I'm gonna try to make some so I can at least ship one out for tomorrow, and maybe the next one next week. I don't know. I also need to ship a frog, so yeah, that's my update. Hey guys, look what I just made. It's a Remy with attached to my head. It's a little bit scuffed because I didn't do the Remy pattern that like has him like kind of standing up and then over, which I think is actually a lot better because then you can actually see more of him. But mine is just literally a cylinder. Here, let me take him off. Ooh. He is just a cylinder on my head with, oh, it didn't come off. So with this bobby pin thingy, I tried gluing it and stuff, but it wasn't really working, so I kind of just like stabbed it into his hand. So that's how it is. Wait, did I just lose the other one? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I was trying to find ways to secure it, but it was kind of hard. I tried gluing it, but it was just not staying on. So for now, I would just poke it into his hand. Maybe I can just glue it and then poke it into his hand. Maybe that will work better. I don't know. I have kind of a bit of a trouble like putting my hair into these clips, cause yeah, I don't know how to use these things. But oh yeah, this is my new haircut. I chopped it off real short, but anyways, yeah, just a little update on the Remy. I also made a bunch of hats for Smeeskies, but I filmed an Insta reel or YouTube short, you know, whatever short form content video for it. So I'm just gonna insert it here and you guys can watch it. Hey guys, look what I just made. Oh my gosh, my friend is a big Smeeski fan and she asked if I could make this for her, and he's so Anyways, because it's Halloween, I decided to make a couple outfits for him. First, we got the classic frog hat, and his head shakes. Oh no! His head wobbles like this. And then we got the magic hat. This one doesn't stay on as well, but it's here for his sitting pleasures. No! And then I wanted to make an orange cat ear beanie. I made this, but I didn't really like it, so then here is my second attempt. And it looks like this. Oh my gosh. And then he can sit at your desk like this. He's perfect. But yeah, what am I working on? I haven't really been working on much these days, to be honest. I've been actually just making content to post on social media because I've been slacking on that. So I've just been spending my days like editing photos and like making reels and stuff. I'm kind of chilling about crocheting, mainly because I don't feel like my next market's gonna do crazy well, and I have a bunch of stock left. I think I said that already, so I feel like I'm chilling, but I will make a few more Halloween themed stuff to hopefully fill out my table. And I do want to work on releasing that frog pumpkin pattern. Hopefully maybe one other person will make it. I don't know, maybe. Hey guys, here's a little update. I just spent the last like hour winding yarn. So I've done 2 micro strips and I've just never gotten around to wind the yarn. So I decided to do it all just now. And so yeah, I got some baby blues, or I don't actually know what their names are called, but the lighter, more vibrant blues, and then this off-white beige thing, and then this orange pink, whatever, peach pink, I don't know what it's called, sorry. And then some grays, and then this was used for my friend's commission, the orange, which is actually sitting right over there. And then the greens for my little frogs and my smeeskies. Anyways, the problem with doing so many whips at a time, or so many random projects at a time, is just that I just have like a bunch of random colors like on me at all times, but it drives me kind of crazy because it's so messy. Anyways, I was working on this bunny. It's actually I didn't time myself at all because I was just making it while watching something on and off, so I have no idea how long it took me, but it didn't feel as long as it used to feel. So I don't know if I'm just getting used to the pattern or I'm getting better at sewing. But it's almost done. I was just making a pumpkin for it, but I ran out of orange, so I just got some now. So yeah, I will work on that. And I also got this turbo tacky glue because I usually use this big boy, but like I like to work on stuff at markets, right? And I've been bringing this giant thing to markets because my last one, it's like pretty much out. I had this one. I should actually finish using it. It's kind of annoying because I lost the cap, so every time I use it, the tip just dries, and I need to like stick a needle in there to like clean it out and stuff. So it's kind of annoying. Oh wait, maybe I can pour this into here. I don't know. Will that ruin anything? I don't know. Maybe I'll try it, cause yeah, it's kind of hard to use. But I had this, and then but it's like running out and like kind of annoying. So yeah, I might dump this into here. But then to bring to market, I got this one. First, it's a smaller bottle, and 2, it says turbo, so I assume it dries faster. So if I make anything on the spot, I can just put it out after it finishes drying. Yeah, that's the update. I will finish this bunny, and then I made my friend a smeeski, but she actually wants the frog hat in like the same color. I talked about it. Wait, this video, yes. Like earlier, so I will update it. I will make her a new hat, and then I want to make some like pumpkin cat thingamajiggies or more smeeskis. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, I'll work on that tonight. Guys, little update. So it's Monday morning now, so I will not this will not be a weekly vlog. This will be a 2-week vlog. I guess. I don't think I vlogged enough to put out a video. But anyways, I'm also lazy about editing. Anyways, I worked on my first pattern today. I mean yesterday. Oh, sorry. My pet feeder is going off. I worked on my first pattern yesterday, and I forgot to vlog it because I went to vote right after. But whatever. I maybe I'll include some screenshots here, but it will be posted on my Instagram if you want to go see it and check it out and get your own little pumpkin frog. Where is it? You can make this guy yourself. This is not the final version that I ended up with. I have so much trouble like embroidering the mouth actually. So I didn't actually, I was like, should I like write detailed instructions for which stitches to go in and stuff? I'm not sure if people wanted that. I ended up not doing it, but yeah, I might like, if the mouth really bothers me, I might like just like cut it out with felt and stick it on that way. I'm not sure. But anyways, you can get this guy for free on my Instagram. Should be out like right now. Or like when the at least when the video posted. But yeah, anyways, the pattern didn't take me too long to make. I think maybe like 2 hours ish. I already like, actually when I make my own stuff, I like already like write out the pattern. I'm always like, oh my gosh, what if I need to make this very specific thing again in the future? Even like for all my commissions and stuff, I actually write down the pattern as I go. So I already like had the pattern written out, so I didn't really need to like do any work in that regard. And also, okay, I guess a few like last week or something, I was kind of like checking the pattern myself, I guess, by like I made like 5 of these guys just to confirm that the pattern works. I guess I was like, should I do a tester call? But then I'm like super lazy, and I don't really know how time consuming tester calls are. It would have been, I guess it could be nice to do, but maybe for my next pattern, which I don't know what that is yet, but maybe for my next pattern I'll do a tester call. I don't know. But I will just drop this pattern and hope people see it. I don't know. I don't really get any traction on my Instagram at all, so I have no idea if it will even like do well or if anyone will even make it. But that one person on my last video that said they wanted the pattern, here you go. Yay! Thanks for your interest. I hope you have fun making them. Anyways, yeah, so I rolled out the pattern, and I think it just took me a while to like actually make it look nice. I don't know if I'm fully happy with how the colors ended up being. If you see, I'll put pictures here. I wanted the text to not be black, so I wanted to go with like a dark orange or something. But then I was like, I don't know if I should have done this, but I was like coloring the text of like what the yarn could have been, so like should have been like, so like if you know, if like I'm writing like, you know, like this part is orange, I like used like an orange font, and then this part is green, so I used like a green font. I don't know if that made it hard to read. I tried to like adjust the color so it would at least sit out in the background, but then specifically for this brown, it looked very similar to like the brown of like the main text, so I like made the main text darker, but then now it looks kind of too dark for my liking. But then I needed to like stand out a little bit from like the brown of the yarn, so I don't know, maybe I should either kept it black or just like not colored the text of the yarn. I don't know, maybe if any of you guys care to take a look or anything, I would like some feedback. I guess that's what the tester call is for. I did not do it. I'm like, I don't know how long a tester call need. Like, I do the call, like I wait for applications. Oh, I guess some people like close it in like 24 hours, but I feel like I have so little traction on my Instagram. I feel like I'm not gonna get any testers, and then I had to like wait and advertise it or something and hope I get testers, and then I had to actually do the testing, which I mean, like give them time to do the testing, which is like, I don't know, like 5 to 7 days, and then I release the pattern. But then, like, this is a Halloween pattern, so I'm like, I guess in my head, I'm like, the earlier I release it, the better, you know? So yeah, in the future, I will be a little bit more prepared. Why is my cat staring out my door? Anyways, yeah, so I wrote the pattern, blah, blah, blah. So I think overall, otherwise, besides like the whole text color stuff, I feel like I'm pretty happy with how it looks, all things considered. But yeah, open for feedback if anything needs more clarity and stuff. Um, and then I've been working on, so I got 3 orders this week, which is like the most I've had in a while. Like my Etsy shop has been like very slowly but very surely dying. So I don't know if it's from you guys. If it is, thank you so much. Or the holiday season, I have no idea. But someone ordered a Gojo and a Ghetto set. So yeah, I was making some and I made some extras for for backup because I actually forgot to update my Etsy shop stock with like my market stock, so I actually sold out of these guys, but I forgot to update on Etsy, so I made some more. um yeah, I sold the pair for $30. It's actually a bit more on Etsy, sorry, it's the fees, and I include shipping in the price. I include a bit of shipping in the price, so it is a bit more, but this person bought a Gojo Ghetto set. And then someone bought a Pochita. So I'm working on him right now. I actually ran out of this orange yarn, and last time I went to buy orange yarn to make Pochita, I ended up with this yarn, and I'm like, I couldn't find this color. So I'm like, do I have to change Pochita? But then this is like more like pumpkin color. So I don't know. But then I took pictures of Pochita to put on my Etsy, and if I change colors, so I need to take new pictures. But then those pictures are very specifically like with the photo light box thingy, and I don't have that thing anymore because I borrowed it. So I don't really want to go take new pictures if I have to change the color. So I don't know. I don't know if Michael's discontinued this color or not. Anyways, I had a slight dilemma because these two, I ran out of yarn. I mean, I ran out of Pochita, and I thought I ran out of yarn, so I was like, oh shit, I need to like go to Michael's like today. But then I found in my random box of whips and whatever that I had 2 Pochitas, but they were actually like my first 2 versions of them. So they do not look as cute because I couldn't figure out how to make the eyes look cute. I did eventually figure it out. Basically, this was like off-centered and like a bit higher up, but then I saw this Pochita doll at like an anime shop, and I was like, wait, this looks so cute, and I was like staring at it, like analyzing like what they did with the face, because I was struggling so much with like making this look good, and I was like, oh, the eyes are centered and it's also a bit lower, so I made this. Can you guys see a difference? Also, this one was, I think, my very first one, and the bobble stitches are like slightly off-centered. Can you guys see the difference? Yeah, it doesn't look so much cuter, right? Right? Anyway, so this was actually like this, and then I peeled off the eyes, and then I redid them. But then because I had to place it lower, you can kind of see where the eyes used to be. So I'm like, shoot, I don't want to like give them this. So I'm like, is there, maybe I can like, I'm trying to like push the eyes up just enough so that it covers the whole, see? Does it work? If it's one of you guys ordering this, thank you so much. I hope I'm able to fix it so that it looks good. Yeah, I might try to glue it on and like hold it here so that it like covers the hole so you can't tell. But yeah, and then I can't remember if I talked about this or not. I made another frog hat for the Smeeski because my friend specifically wanted the frog hat to be the same color as the Smeeski, and also I decided to use felt. I mean, not felt. This pink foam board for the blush because like stuffing, like finishing stuff, and like these amigurumi stuff is like fine, you know, you just like weave the yarn in a couple and then you just stuff it in. But then for stuff like this, I feel like I have so much trouble like knowing how to finish it. Like this is the this is the inside, so this is where the mouth embroider ends, and then if for the I don't have the other hat with me right now, but the blush used to, you know, I used to do the same thing. Like I know you're supposed to like weave it around a bit and stuff, but then I feel like I need to tie a knot, otherwise it'll come out. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I made a blanket like last year where I was like still a little bit newer to crocheting. I feel like I'm not that experienced now, but you know, I was still a bit even newer last year, and I had so much trouble like weaving in the ends, especially for chenille yarn. I don't know, I feel like, you know, you weave it in, but then like you cut it, right? You cut it so that it's like you can't see anymore, but then if you like pull it, then it like just comes out of all the loops, or like half the loops, so then you have a tail again. So I'm like, oh, what the heck? Is that normal? Oh my gosh, I feel like this is like kind of a beginner question. I don't know. I don't really work with non amigurumi plushies. I don't know if this is still called amigurumi, but you know, I'm so used to these guys where I can just like shove the yarn tail in and like it like never comes out, which is great. But yeah, I don't know what to do with these guys, so I decided to make as little needs to finish yarn in here as possible. So I used pink foam board because I don't have pink felt, but I will try to pick it up later. But I used pink foam board to make the blush. Yeah. Anyways, that was a lot of yapping. But I will try to finish this pochita. And then I actually want to make one more of this Miski guy because I'm shipping him to my friend tomorrow, and I would like to make more for myself or like to sell. So I want to make another one before I ship him out, so I can at least have this one as reference. I try to do it for all my stuff that I have to sell, but sometimes I just like can't make one fast enough. Like the Pochita, I sold out of all of them, so now I'm kind of like using my old photos of him as like reference. So yeah, that's the game plan. Oh, did I show you guys this bunny? Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I vlogged low-key. I made this bunny. She is a little witch bunny holding her little pumpkin. Ooh, maybe I could make one holding a cauldron. Although I don't know how I don't know if a cauldron this size would read that well. But this is by Loretta Loops, the base bunny. And then I just like, she's originally holding like a flower, but I changed it, so you know, it's a little witch bunny. This witch I talked about this last video, I think, but I will put all the patterns and stuff down in the description. I freehanded this pumpkin, but yeah, I changed it, so I made another one, I sold it, and I changed it a bit this time, where like she has bigger eyes. So I think before I used 10mm, now I use 12. I think it looks cuter, and instead of like embroidering the nose, I cut a little felt nose. I mean, not felt nose, foam board nose, I guess. I think she looks pretty cute. Little Halloween vibes. I want to make another one because actually before I feel like I was like complaining like blah blah blah, I hate, or not, I didn't hate this pattern, but I didn't like, you know, I try to keep sewing to a minimum for like my projects, but this one you have to sew like the arms, the legs, the ears. Although for the ears I think I can make them and then just like crochet them on, because it literally goes like along. Can you guys see? It goes along this row, so I think I can just crochet them on. And the ears are like super easy to sew, so I don't know why I'm complaining. But then I have to crochet, like I have to sew on this hat and the pumpkin, which is not too bad, but you know, just extra sewing. I do feel like I'm getting better at sewing, so I guess practice does make it perfect, or better at least, slightly faster. But I feel like I like the result of this bunny so much that I want to make another one. I don't know I don't know if I want to make like the exact same one with like the witch hat and a pumpkin as well, or I want to change up the accessories. Oh my gosh, I saw someone make a bunny with like a onesie, with like you know, the hood and stuff, right? But they made a Totoro one, which is super cute, and then they made a Stitch one, which is also super cute. And I'm like, oh my gosh, the patterns aren't out yet. I can't remember who the artist is, but it was super cute. I want to buy the pattern when it comes out, but it's not released yet. But I'm like, is there a world where I try to freehand it and put this guy in a onesie. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a project for, because my market's in like 2 weeks, so this might be a project for like if I find myself with a lot of extra time. Although right now I feel like I'm pretty much like prepared for the market. There is some like small stuff I want to add on, but you know, like I said, my last market didn't really sell out too well, so I still have a bunch of stock left. So like I could fill the table with what I have now, if I wanted to. So it's not really like a need, but like more of like, you know, if I have time, I kind of want to do it. All of the dangers with, you know, holiday stuff is that like the market is like so close to Halloween, and if I don't sell it for that Halloween, I don't know, like I guess I just wait until next year, or I still try to sell it at normal markets that's not Halloween. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know what other accessories to give them. Like, I don't know what other hats and stuff. I don't really dress up for Halloween myself, even though, you know, I like the vibes. I'm just very lazy about like dressing up and stuff, so I don't do it. So I don't really know what people dress up as that I can like put on here. I'll think about it. I don't know. I'll see. Hey guys, I'm doing a little crochet get together. This is my friend Alex.
Hello.
Wait, what's your Instagram handle again?
Lion Loops.
Lion Loops. I will edit it right here. What are you making, Alex?
A little Coraline squid. Little guy. Doesn't have an eye, but hopefully will soon.
Yeah,
Making some
and
tentacles.
look at this. They made this little pumpkin man. Ah, so cute. This is a little ghost boy that I made today. And then this little froggy. Oh, is it like unannounced, unreleased pattern?
No, it can be shared.
Oh, okay. The pattern's not out yet, but it's here. It will be out soon-ish, maybe. I don't know. I don't make promises. Anyways, I'm making little catnip toys. I gave some to Mushi. Today's actually his birthday, so I gave some to him. He was going crazy for the bag of catnip, but he didn't really care about the actual toy. So I gave it to my neighbor's cat, and she liked it a lot. So I guess it works. So I will try to sell it for, you know, like, I don't know, maybe $8 a pop and see how it goes. Little trick or treat catnip toy, yeah, kind of thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna crochet a bunch. I'm gonna make some of the salmon ones and then some of the tuna ones. And yeah, that's it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm back. One of my YouTube comments said it would be kind of fun, kind of cool if I interview different crochet artists. So I'm gonna do a mini interview with Alex right here while they crochet and hopefully don't lose count. Yeah, so actually I don't want here, let's wait. I don't know how to do this. Okay. Oh, okay. So quick little informal interview while we crochet and yap. So what got you into crocheting?
Boyo, I think it was, I've always wanted to knit. I knitted when I was a kid, and I saw a bunch of crochet online, specifically amigurumi. I think it was little whales, and I thought those were super cute.
Ooh.
So I wasn't knitting at the time, and I thought it would be a bit easier to pick up crochet than knitting. So
So you knit before crocheting? I mean, you crochet. you crochet before knit?
No, I say knit. I learned to knit as a kid, but I forgot. So my choice was either relearn knitting or learn how to crochet, and crocheting had one hook instead of two needles.
Yeah.
So that was my deciding factor.
Oh yeah.
So it's been only 5 years now since I started crocheting, but yeah, I hit the ground running, and I started by making little beanies for my friend's newborn baby.
Oh my god.
Made a few
That's
sizes
so
of
cute.
that. Yeah, those were fun. They were super simple. I ended up going with a velvet yarn, which was not the choice of yarn if you're first learning how to crochet, because I couldn't see the stitches, and I didn't know what stitch anatomy was either. So it was
stitch anatomy,
like top of the loop versus like the front of the back,
oh
just
my
like
gosh.
knowing where to put the
Fancy.
hook at all. So I got through, and it looked cute in the end, but yeah, right after that, I immediately jumped into a waistcoat stitch knit sweater.
What?
Faux knit sweater. It was crocheted, but the waistcoat stitch looks like knitting. And I drafted my own pattern and everything.
What?
I was too ambitious.
Oh
I still
my
have
gosh.
it. It's one of my favorite sweaters, but it's just a chunky, oversized, baggy fit, which is
Whoa.
what you can expect. But it was
Wait.
fun.
I feel like my sweater that I tried to make and failed twice, it came out too heavy. Like, it came out too thick and heavy. I don't know if it was the yarn that I used, because I used like the most basic cheap acrylic yarn. I don't know what yarn did you use.
I used it was one of the Lion brands, I believe. It was like a wool mix. It was, I think, a weight 5, so it was a bulky, but it was a cardigan style, and so mine was hefty, but at least it was kind of meant to be like a thick sort of fall-winter cardigan, so I didn't notice it. But did you do cables for your sweater?
Wait, I just spilled catnip all over myself.
Oh no!
It's okay.
Insert bleep for we'll fix that.
Don't even worry. My balls are super scuffed anyways. Okay, wait, I can't clean this up. I'm just gonna lint roll it off my couch and myself. Anyways, my sweater was like I think I sent you a picture. It was like the fake cable knit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like never finished it because I lost all motivation. I like literally frogged the entire thing to make it smaller. And it's like almost done, but it's been sitting in my like shelf for like the last like 11 months.
I've got some projects that have been sitting for quite a few years at this point. I don't know. We'll hopefully get to them, but that's all right. Well, I mean, I think that crocheted sweaters, I might be wrong about this. But I know that crochet doesn't necessarily use that much more yarn than knitting. In the long run, it might, don't quote me on that, but I think that if you're doing especially like the faux cables, it's probably going to add more weight since you're using more yarn. So if you ever want to finish it, or you want to take another gander at it, then let me know.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't remember what our first question was, and if I answered your first question.
Wait, what was it? Oh, how you got into crocheting?
Oh yeah.
You answered it.
Yeah, there we go. 1 out of 1.
Yeah. Alex is actually the person that taught me how to crochet, kind of. Oh, I think I was trying to learn crochet by myself, and I was so confused. And then you were like, so we worked together. So yeah, we were. They hosted this like little crochet thing at work. So I went, and then I remember like I was like, the dinosaur's eyes had to do like a bobble stitch or something, and I was like, what the heck is a bobble stitch? Yeah. I could barely like single crochet, I felt like, so it was very cool. Alex also made everyone like little Christmas sweaters with their initials and favorite colors. That was so cute. I still have mine somewhere. I don't.
Surprise visit.
Oh, he's not on camera.
Oh no, he's camera shy.
Hi, Michi. He's been on my vlogs plenty of times.
Oh,
hi, baby. I'll come here and not smell the catnip. Here's the birthday boy.
Happy birthday.
He hates me. For real, for real. Hi, baby. Oh. So what's been your favorite, or one of your favorite things that you've made?
I'm gonna be really honest with you. This, he's right here, so I'll show you. This goober, I think, is the best thing I've ever made. Yeah, I think this is the best thing I've ever made. It's squishy, he's
so
cute. I do love him. I think I just like him the most because it's my first time using super, super fuzzy yarn. I made a Haku dragon for Atomicon, which was, can't really show on camera. Yeah, it was massive. It was honestly about 3 feet long, so maybe a little over a meter long. And that was a raffle item, and that went really well.
Oh yeah.
So that was super fun. It took like a full 8.5 hours straight. I didn't stop.
Oh my gosh, non-stop?
No, non-stop. I was cranking it out, but that was another one of my favorite things because that pattern I kind of made on the fly, and it actually turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, what else? Gosh, my wizard frogs, I don't have any here to show, but yeah, anything that's kind of cute, magical, goobery, I think that's what I enjoy making the most.
Don't worry, we're tabling together for my next market, so in probably my next vlog, we'll show the tables of our setup and stuff together.
Jessie does the social media for both of us since I never post anything online. I exist in the physical space, unfortunately not online.
It's okay. I'm like pretty lazy about Instagram most days until I get like a sudden burst of inspiration, and then I'll like make like 2 stuff and then I'll post it and then I'll like disappear for like 3 weeks again. So I think YouTube has actually been my most consistent social media.
Oh, nice.
The yapping cannot be stopped.
The yapping. Gotta put that on a sticker.
I made a yapping sticker. Did I tell you? Someone bought like 6 of it. Like her and her friend, they bought 6 of the yapping sticker, and like my yapping sticker have not been doing that well. But like her friend, she's like saw it on my table. She's like, "Oh my god, that's so cute!" And then I thought they were gonna buy like 1 or 2 like for each of them, but then they bought 6, and I only had like 7 of them. Wait, I should make more actually. Yeah, it was very cute.
Nice.
I do like the yappers. Okay, I'm gonna cut the interview here. Unless, what else you want? You got any hot tips for?
Hot tips. Oh boy.
Hot tips and tricks.
If
not, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Go online, find patterns. If you like to make one thing versus another, then that's fine. You don't need to learn everything, but it never hurts to just, experiment, try things. Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Oh.
I wish I could show my my V1s of all of my patterns look like cryptids compared to the final product. So don't be afraid to do multiple versions of things and have fun with it. And stop if your hands hurt. Don't be like us.
Whoa.
I've got, little trick. I've got some athletics tape in my crochet bag that I wrap around my fingers because
your fingers.
I don't stop when they hurt. I keep going.
Oh no. Wait, your fingers hurt?
My little fingies, my joints, I overextend them when I work because I don't have ergonomic handles, so.
Oh gosh.
So we just pretend.
Oh
no.
Yeah, no. Alex.
It's a little, my hands haven't stopped in like 5 months, and
Alex.
oh boy. Yeah, no, don't do that. Be mindful of your body. But yeah, that's it.
Oh, I don't think my fingers have ever hurt, but my wrist has definitely.
Oh.
That's why I have. Where'd it go? This stinky wrist brace.
Oh, okay.
I use it on my right hand only. Yeah, I feel like it helps. Even though I saw someone say that they use a wrist brace and it actually made the wrist worse, and now I'm like low-key scared, but I still use it anyway. So don't listen to me, but it's been working for me.
I think, again, don't quote me on this, but I think same thing with the athletics tape. If you overuse it, then it can potentially lead you to be a little bit more prone to hurting yourself. So maybe just like space it out when you use it and when you don't.
So you wrap it around your joints? Or?
Yeah, like I'll just kind of wrap it, like I'll go around the knuckle and under the knuckle, and then I'll do a little crisscross under to just give it some extra support so it doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
Bend over.
Whoa.
So, boyo, am I excited to take a little break. Knitting, I've found, actually doesn't hurt my hands at all. Oh. But that's just because you're kind of, holding both needles more conveniently like this, and you're not really pushing with them at all. Like you're not pushing through a fabric. You're kind of more picking up loops. So it's a lot nicer. I made a full sweater. It was like an extra large sweater for my partner last year, and I made it in 3.5 weeks because we were watching pre-time skip One Piece,
Let's
and
go.
so we were watching the English dub so that I could be
gosh.
focusing and knitting while watching. But yeah, we just had that going in the background in the new year, and like 8 hours a day I was just knitting that sweater. So
it's crazy.
Whew.
Alex's sweaters are always so cool. It turns out so nice. I haven't worn any of them personally, but I believe that they feel and fit really nice.
If you ever want one.
No, I can't make you do that. No.
Just the material cost. I'll make
don't do this, Alex. Don't do this.
Friends and family discount.
Alex, no. I would pay you, but I don't want you to make another sweater.
I was having this conversation actually at Thanksgiving a few days ago, and my partner's grandparents were asking me about like how much would it cost, and they did the conversions, and the sweater I was just talking about, it's, oh gosh, I think it's by Petite Knit. It's the Storm sweater, if anyone is interested. It's just a nice textured, baggy, oversized sweater, and I think after the conversions, not including the materials, it would have cost $3,000 at $15 minimum wage.
Oh my god.
So
$15 is not even...
Right, which isn't, like, it's about like 17 or 18
Yeah.
now, so I just thought, no, it's the reason I could never sell any.
Sweaters like are crazy. I don't know.
If I had the space, if I had an apartment that I owned and could fit a knitting machine in, I absolutely would. Because I would love to do, like, even if it's just more basic stuff, I would love to make things to give and sell to people. But yeah, it is just a matter of time and not having the time, especially with a full-time job aside from crochet, right?
I feel like that's why I like usually if I give people stuff, it's like small stuff for sure. I'm sorry, I don't love you enough to spend 4 weeks on a project. Yeah.
If it's, like my mother and my brother, maybe no.
No, maybe it's not getting shit. Okay, I made my family like tiny versions of our cats for Christmas, and that actually took me a while because I was like so confused on like how to make the pattern convert into crochet, like their coat pattern. But otherwise, I'll see. I made my mom like this bunny for Mother's Day, and I feel like she really liked that.
Oh, nice.
But yeah. Here's a little onigiri whip.
The only thing I have to show are tentacles. Kind of fun though.
How many have you made?
Made 2.
Ooh.
Got 3 more to go.
Do you do the actual magic ring for chenille yarn, or do you do the chain 2?
No, I do the magic ring, but it's kind of adjusted specifically for like plush yarn. Because if you do magic circle, then it won't really work because it won't. If you wrap it twice, then it's not going to pull through, and it'll get stuck, right? So I'll do mine. I'll do the chain, and then I will little tutorial. Do the little chain here, and then I'll put it on the hook here.
Wait, is this not what the normal magic ring is?
No. Oh. You would normally, if you're working normally, then you would just start doing your crochets into the circle, right?
Yeah.
But with plush yarn, you'll put it on your hook, and then you'll pull it tight against the hook.
Oh.
And then you kind of have to, pull that tiny little loop you've just made off. And then so you'll essentially work. You've essentially tightened the circle before you start working into it, and then you start working into it.
What?
And then that way you're able. You kind of have to tighten it a little bit as you go, but it does work most of the time.
Whoa! I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I just chain 2, and I feel like it works for the most part.
I don't dislike chain 2. The only thing with that is it will give you an ever so slight gap.
Yes.
So it just depends on what your pattern requires and if you need it to be a super flush.
Yeah.
Tight.
I used to do that thing where I like use acrylic yarn with the the plush yarn. But then I got too lazy, so I just chain 2 now. Fair. But maybe I'll try your trick. Ooh.
Yeah, whatever is easiest, you know.
Wow. This is what 5 years of experience gives you.
Oh, imagine talking to someone with like 40.
That's true. Whoa.
The ladies at my yarn store that I go to, they're super sweet, and they have been, you know, obviously crocheting for and knitting for their whole lives. And anytime I ask them a question or I'm kind of confused on something, they'll just immediately spitfire like 5 different solutions to everything. They're like, oh, well, did you know that if you do this way, or this has this gauge normally, and this will go this way, and then if you use this stitch on this method, like, I aspire to be you. Whoa. That's all I want in life, honestly. Retire, have a farm, maybe make crochet on the side.
That sounds so nice, actually.
That's a ways away.
Dream life.
I gotta win the lottery first.
Can I get like 5%?
Exactly. We'll just start a business.
Okay, I'm gonna end the interview here because my phone's gonna explode. Oh. But thank you, Alex, for chatting and yapping with me. We will see them at the market, hopefully, if I don't vlog again tonight.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, little Michael's haul. So I got a bunch of the Lion brand Feels Like Bliss yarn because I made this little ghost. Felt like he turned out super cute, so I want to make either more ghosts, or I also want to try making my pumpkin frog pattern. By the way, it's released. Don't remember if I said that or not, but it's out. So I got some green, some white, which I already saw. Actually, one of them was for Alex. I picked it up for them. And then I got some orange. Yeah, they didn't have a brown. They had like a really tan, like light brown, but felt like it wouldn't match too well. So I'll either use the green again for the pumpkin head, or I'll use acrylic yarn or chenille yarn. I don't know, depending on what size it turns out to be. And then I got black too because I want to try making like either my rat or my cat in this yarn. I feel like it'll be super cute. But also this brings up the same dilemma that I had when I first started using chenille yarn, which is I was making stuff in acrylic yarn, and then I was debating whether I want to pivot to chenille yarn, and I eventually did. So pretty much all of my table is chenille yarn. But depending on how much I like this yarn, I'm like, I feel like, you know, I already make the rats and cats in chenille yarn, but like if I start making it in this yarn, do I price it the same? I don't know. I'll see. The thing is, this yarn is more expensive than chenille yarn, but it also comes out smaller. But I found that like people like the yarn. Like I've made and sold a couple things in this yarn, and I found that people like it enough that they'll usually pick it over the chenille yarn, even though it is smaller. So I might keep the pricing the same, even if it does come out smaller, because yeah, it feels so soft, and I find the customers are willing to pay for that. And then I got this mess. So I've been looking for like the same orange to make my pochitas, and last time I tried to make it, I tried to buy it, I bought this orange because I didn't bring a tiny strand with me, and I couldn't remember what orange it was, and I felt like it was similar enough, but it was not. If you guys can tell the difference. And today too, I was like standing in front of the shelf, I was like, is it this orange? But then I was like, I feel like I made the same exact mistake last time, so I didn't get it. But then I walked around the corner and I saw this, and I was like, oh yeah, it's this orange for sure. So I got it, but because it looked like this, I actually asked if I could get a discount on it. Michael's already has currently a 30% off on all yarn, but I asked if I could get another discount on it, and then she like called someone, the cashier, and then they said yes, so I got another 10% off. So it comes out to like only 50 cents, so not too big, but like, you know, it adds up. If so, low-key I'm like, because sometimes the chenille yarn that I buy, it like comes like it's like crazy, like it's like it like exploded or something. So low-key I'm like, I wonder if they would give discounts on that, so maybe I'll try asking next time. I'm not sure, but this one, yeah, I gave it a shot. They said yes, so maybe good to know. It is like small discount, but worth something, and I don't know if it'll be worth the time it'll take me to untangle this mess, if I even need to. Hopefully I don't. I got the outside yarn tail here, but yeah. sometimes it takes me like 30 minutes to untangle like a tiny section of the yarn, so it might not be worth, but I'll see. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try to make my pumpkin frog in this color, and yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Hey guys, I haven't vlogged in a few days, but here I want to do an update. So I made this little guy with the yarn that I bought. Yeah, sorry, I haven't been vlogging too much. I think in my head, because I've been making a bit more content on Instagram, just to, like, I don't know, promote myself and whatever, and then in my head I'm like, oh, I already talked about this thing, I don't need to talk about it again, but I end up not vlogging because I already talked about it on Instagram. But then when I vlog, I feel like I tend to make less content on Instagram, so I feel like it like switches back and forth depending on which one I prioritize. Not that I don't have time to do both. I mean, low-key I don't, but like low-key I do. But it's just in my brain. I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I don't need to talk about it. I already did. But you know, I totally have not been updating you guys on my vlog. So here's a little update. I made this ferret guy. I was just at a party and my friend really liked this little guy. But I told her if she wants one, I'll make her a new one, because with this yarn I found it a bit hard to like secure the ends, so like the tails of like, because instead of the magic ring I do a chain 2, and then you know like the chain 2 I feel like it's slightly not as secure, and then the yarn tail kept like also like, you know, the hole for the chain 2 is bigger than, I was using a 7mm for this, so the hole for the initial hole, I guess, is quite big, so the yarn tail kept falling out. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this guy for myself. He's my little friend on my desk. He'll sit on my monitor, like leaning against my monitor, and then when I feel stressed or waiting for stuff to load, I'll just grab him and I'll do this, or I'll do this, and he's just a nice little stress reliever. So yeah, if you want yours, I think I'm going to sell this guy for $40. I know it's a lot, especially for a guy this small, but honestly, the yarn costs a bit more than I would like. This is yeah, I think I just said in my last like clip. It's like the lion brand feels like bliss, blah blah blah. I think because the chenille yarn is base price at $12 for 200 yards, I think it was, and then these guys are like I think $12 or $11 at like 100 yards, so it's like literally half as much for like almost the same price. And these guys like already like with the same exact pattern, you know, like works out a bit smaller, but they're also harder to make. So I'm like, I feel like in terms of like perceived value, it's a bit expensive compared to the chenille yarn, but I feel like I could try to sell this as like premium yarn, I don't know, because he does feel very nice and soft, and I would like to make more things in it, but it's just, I feel like I might have to charge more for him than like, and like stuff made with this yarn compared to like the chenille yarn, you know. I was thinking about making, you know, my rats or my cats in this yarn, but I'm like, is it confusing? Because then I'm like, well, I had to price it more, and then in terms of smaller, like, I don't know, or I'll just only make these guys in that yarn. Speaking of that, I have another Michael's haul. So it's been a couple days, but I have been going to Michael's a lot. It was just on the way, and I wanted to pick some up. So I bought more white yarn, even though I think this guy used up a little bit less than half. I had to weigh the yarn to see, but I'm kind of lazy about that, so maybe I won't. And then I bought what colors are these? Sand Dollar and Cocoa? I don't know. Do you pronounce the A at the end? Cocoa? Cocoa? I don't know. But anyways, I think this is the colors that the Y2K plushies, I think that's what they use, and this might be closer to like traditional Ferret colors versus like the white. I'm not sure. I might play around with the colors and see. Did I need to buy more more of this yarn? Like, absolutely not. But shout out to my friends JP and Kim who support me and my business and kindly gave me Michael's gift cards for my birthday. So I was like, hey yo, let me use that. So thank you guys if you're watching this. And then I bought these pellets. Okay, so I was tripping out because for the longest time I was looking for them. You know, initially I think I wanted to use them for my capybaras or something, I don't remember, but then I always looked for them and I never found them, and I was like, why don't Michaels ever have them? And like I wasn't really checking the website. I'll go to Michaels and I'll stop by the polyfill section or whatever, the stuffing section, and then I'll be like, okay, where's the big bag of pellets? And I didn't see any, so I'm like, okay, they never have it. But then online today, because I really wanted to try making their bellies more weighted, so I put a little bit more effort, and I was like, okay, let me check the website, and it said the store that I was going to had it. So I ordered it online, and you know, they like put it in the Michaels bag for you, right? And then I was like, wait, they're able to fit a big bag of pellets in this Michaels bag? I didn't realize that the bag was kind of small, like the same brand, and this is like $20 base price. There was a 40% coupon, so it came out to like $12 or something. I don't know. But like the normal bag of stuffing is like this big for like $10 or something. So I was a little surprised that these guys are so expensive. And I'm not too sure how I'm gonna use them, like, because I saw some people, like the original, like, viral video, Y2K plushies, they, like, oh my gosh, they used, like a nylon sock or stocking or something to put these into it and then tie it up so that it doesn't, like, fall through the holes and stuff. So, I don't have any nylon socks, so I'm like, should I go buy some? But maybe I can try stuffing it and see if... Look, Mushi likes playing with the tail. Do you, buddy? Do you, buddy? Oh, just kidding. He called me a fat liar. Anyways, so maybe I'll try stuffing it and see if it does indeed poke out through the holes, and I might... Apparently I can get it from the dollar store. I don't know. I'm not really a purchaser of this item, so I can go check. If it's just at a dollar store, then it should be chill. I don't know how much you normally go for. So yeah, there's that. And then I can't remember. See, it's been so long since I vlogged, and like in my brain, right? I'm like, did I talk about this already? Because like maybe I made an Instagram about it, but actually I didn't. So I don't know. I don't know if I talked about this, but I went to a party with this guy. Some, what's the word? Feedback? Not feedback. What's the word? Review. These clips are very hard to use, so I feel like if I were to make this again in the future, I would not use these guys. I would maybe use like just like normal like clips that like open like this, and I would just like tape the top onto the paw, and then just like so it can open and close, because I like glue this in, so one, it makes it hard to like open. So it was hard to like put my hair in it, and two, like I don't know, maybe I suck at using this, but it low-key was not that obvious, and it like when I was putting it in, it was like it kept falling out. So I don't know, might be a me problem, I don't know, but I think I will do it a little bit differently in the future, and maybe not use this pattern, either that or I'll just like give up on the whole like he's holding your hair thingy, and I'll just have a rat on a headband. So there's that. And then I'm making some Boo Bears. Okay, so a little update. I decided to do an impromptu Halloween shop update. So when I think I might end the vlog this week and like upload this on Monday or Tuesday or something. So if you see this, the shop update should be live. So if you want to get either one of these Ferret guys or some Boo Bears, or I made like a Halloween like witch rabbit and like some Smeeskies and stuff. If any of you guys want that, it'll be on my Etsy shop with I think 25% off. I haven't actually decided, but that's my go-to sale price. So yeah, go check it out. Link in the description. Yeah, so it was very impromptu. I was just like, why not? And I low-key feel like I'm doing this like super late and super randomly because if people buy stuff this week, I think I can get it to them before Christmas. I mean Halloween. But if people buy it next week, like the week of Halloween, then I don't know. Wait, is next week Halloween? I have no idea. I think so. Wait, is it? I don't know. Or next week? Wait, I don't know, guys. I'm confused, as always. Anyways, if you want your stuff before Halloween, try to order it sooner than later. I am doing this along with my market next weekend, which might not be a good idea, but honestly, I don't really have too much hope. Not to be a downer, but like, I like barely like build up any hype because I honestly did not decide to do the shop update until like 2 days ago. So I'm just gonna put it on Etsy and maybe make like one Insta reel or like one story about it or something and call it a day. So if you guys are watching and want to support me, that would be very pog. Yeah, so I'm gonna, it's like 2 a.m. right now. I'm pretty tired, had a long day, but I feel like crochet is like the perfect way to like rewind, kind of, you know. So I might make another one of these guys, although these guys are a bit more stressful to make because the yarn, I actually don't have too much trouble seeing with this yarn, although counting it is a bit annoying. But like I feel like if I'm on one stitch, I just like pull on it because it's quite stretchy. I feel like I'm quite like I'm able to see the next stitch. I think the main problem is that now for these guys, I think I was trying to use this yarn to like make something else where I had to do like front loop only or something, and that was annoying because I can't actually see where the front or back loop is, so that took a while. Oh, maybe it was me trying to do decreases or like trying to like fasten off or something. I can't remember, but that's kind of hard to do. So yeah. But these guys are still stinking cute. I want to make another one and hopefully do it a little better because I didn't really glue the eyes. Can you guys see? I didn't really glue the eyes on properly or anything. This guy's mine. I was having him, like, I want to, like, stuff him in, like, a shirt pocket for my market because at the Halloween party today, I didn't have a shirt pocket, but I put him, like, I don't know if this is going into too much detail, but I had a collar shirt and I put him in there, like, sticking out like this, so I felt like it was pretty cute. So I want to, like, I don't have a shirt with a breast pocket, so I don't know. Maybe I'll dig one out if I have one, or I'll just forgo this idea. But I feel like it could be decent marketing if someone walks up to my table, doesn't see this guy, but then looks at me and then sees this guy and sticking out of my pocket like this. I feel like it would be very cute. And I might wear this guy, maybe for the vibes as well, you know, Halloween. Even though I'm not even selling this guy on a headband, I'm just gonna sell him as is, cause yeah, I don't know how. Maybe should I sell this guy? I don't know, like with the headband, cause I have like 2 Remy's made already without the headband. I don't think I like the clipped stuff well enough to sell it. So I don't know, maybe not. Tomorrow I want to set up my panel grids. So currently this is so much yapping, and I might just end the video after this because this is so much yapping. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, the panel grids. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. The panel grids. So like right now, my current problem with my current setup for a half table is that I'm shoving all the Stardew Valley stuff super high up because with my current panel grids, I need a specific formation to set up the keychains, if that makes sense. Before, when I used to have like the grid panels, I can kind of like hang them like almost anywhere, but now I need to like have it so that it like clips onto like in the middle. Am I making sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. Anyways, TLDR, I want to set up this thingy where like I just have like a panel and I like stick a bunch of adhesive hooks on it and then I just hang my crochet stuff on there, like crochet keychains on there, and that would be like kind of like its own half or faux panel, and then I'll have like a little sign that says like crochet keychains, like $15, whatever. Yeah, and I'll do that the same thing with the acrylic keychains. So, and I might like stick the stickers, because last time I actually found that it was pretty good, because usually if I have room I'll do self-serve stickers, but I like kind of just like stuck them onto the panels, and I was able to sell a few stickers that way, so even without taking like any table space really, yeah, because it was on the panel. So I might do that. Anyways, yeah, that's a lot of rambling. I think, should I call it here? Oh my gosh, let me check how long these 2 weeks vlogs is gonna be. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut it here because I just checked and I'm going over like an hour pre-edited for all this footage, so I don't want to keep you guys too long, but if you wanna see all the things that I just yapped about, don't forget to subscribe and follow, and you can see it in my next vlog, hopefully, or on my Instagram. Oh wait, did I say that my pumpkin frog pattern is out? I can't remember, but if I didn't say it, it's out. If I did say it, it's out again. So yay! 2 people have made it so far that has tagged me on Instagram that I know of. So thank you guys so much. It's so cool and also kind of surreal to see people make my pattern, and I'm glad that they're able to make it, which like makes me happy that I didn't mess up this pattern somehow. So yay, that's super exciting. So if you made the pattern, thank you so much, and I would love to see it. If you guys post it anywhere, don't forget to tag me, and yeah, see you guys next week. Bye.